Luxury homes in Southern Oregon. What you need to know so you can make a choice that's good for you. Number one, you need to pick an area, and you need to pick an area that's going to fit your needs and protect your interests. So in Southern Oregon, we have areas outside of some cities that have beautiful homes at the luxury level that will have everything that you could possibly want. The top area to look for luxury is near Ashland. So outside of Ashland, you're gonna find some incredibly beautiful homes. You're gonna find homes and estates that are near wineries, homes and estates that are near ranches, and homes and estates that are up near Mount Ashland. This is an incredible place to check out. What's great about Ashland is the crime rate is lower in Ashland, as well as you will find so many cultural activities. The symphony, wonderful repertory choir, the Shakespeare Festival. There's lots and lots of things for you to do. If that is important for you, you're gonna wanna look at Ashland closely. The next area to check out is Medford/Eagle Point. So you will find beautiful estates up near Roxy and Peak in the $1 million to $2 million range. Or if you want to be closer to the Eagle Point golf course, which why wouldn't you want to be? You will find some beautiful homes there. They're also building brand new custom homes on the golf course. It's incredible. You're really gonna wanna check out this area if golf is for you, or if you wanna get out close to hunting and fishing. This is a great place. You're just that much closer to the Rogue River and some wonderful recreational areas. Another place to check out if you're into cultural events is Jacksonville. Why? Well, because the Brit Festival is there and you can go see live music almost year round. In addition to that, incredible restaurants in Jacksonville. So you might want to be up off the Applegate River. That's a wonderful place for you to be. There's some incredible luxury homes up in that area. You can also find some custom log cabin homes built a little bit outside of Jacksonville on 10 to 20 acres with all the privacy that you could ever ask for. It's a beautiful place. Definitely put Jacksonville on your list for us to talk about. The last one is Grants Pass. Yeah, Grants Pass. Some people don't think of Grants Pass as a luxury home area. However, there are lots of luxury homes in Grants Pass, even within 5 minutes of the downtown area, up near Scoville Road, or out near Colonial Valley, or farther out near Hugo, or jump off Joe Creek. You can find some beautiful estates with 40 plus acres. And if you want to have some horses or have some cattle, you have lots of room here. Grants Pass is a great spot for luxury homes. Definitely put it on your list. The next question you're going to want to ask yourself is, who is the builder? Is the builder someone who's known in the area? Are people familiar with this builder? Or was it a builder who came from out of the area and came here to build? There are pluses and minuses to both. Maybe you're looking for a specific architectural style that someone brought from out of the area. That's awesome. We can find that builder. But I would caution you to make sure that you have the craftsmanship thoroughly looked at. Now, there's nothing wrong with a builder from out of the area, but some local builders are really gonna know a lot of specific needs to our environment. So is it Mitch Arnold? Or is it Cliff Woodruff? Or maybe Northridge Homes built this estate? You're gonna wanna know what they've done to specifically mitigate some of the challenges we have here with our weather. We have really hot temperatures in the summer, and we have cold and wet and sometimes snowy weather in the winter. You're gonna wanna make sure that your home builder took that into account, and those amenities are planned for and those contingencies are taken into account. That's important. You're gonna wanna know who the builder was. Number 3, the water. What is the water situation? Like much of the West Coast, we've had a drought for the last several years, and water has become more and more important. What you need to know is, where is the water coming from? Is it a luxury estate that's on city utilities? Likely not in this area. You're likely gonna have a well, and you're gonna wanna make sure that the well is inspected. Also, is the well enough to handle the house as well as the landscaping? Does it have a huge lawn? What is the gallons per minute flow of the well? These are things you need to take into account. Many luxury estates will have multiple wells on the property, but each one of those needs to be inspected. You wanna make sure that they're all up and running. How horrible would it be if you fell in love with the landscaping of a place and within a year you found out that the well water was low and or bad and it couldn't support what you were trying to do? You don't wanna do that. You don't wanna go through that. Another aspect to look at in terms of water is irrigation. So in a lot of rural areas in Southern Oregon, we have irrigation that services large fields or farms. So is it on part of the GP irrigation district, or is it Three Rivers, or which irrigation is it a part of, and is the ditch covered or is it closed, or where does the water come from? Is it coming from the Applegate River or is it coming from the Rogue River? These are all questions you're going to want to know. Or if it's on a tributary, what has the flow been of the tributary the last several years? These are all really, really important questions that you're going to want to know relative to the water. Last thing to know about the water is riverfront properties. Is it in a floodplain? Do you have to be concerned about that? Are there certain mitigations that have been taken so that the property is flood safe? Or are you gonna have to pay a lot extra for flood insurance? You wanna know these things up front. You have to ask about the riverfront property and make sure that you assess the floodplain no matter where you're buying in Southern Oregon. Number 4 is security. You're gonna wanna know if it's really important for you to have privacy. You're gonna wanna know there's a good gate access and how many entries are there to the property. You're gonna wanna be aware of these sorts of things. Also, what local authorities service that area. Is it the Jackson County Sheriff, or are you close enough or in the city where the Medford police will be there? You're gonna wanna know. It's important. It's vital to you and to your interests to know who the local authorities are that are serving this property. Lastly, are there cameras already installed on the property? Is there a security system, or do you have to go about installing one? That's also very important and vital information for you, as you're gonna wanna track. If you're on a 40-acre estate, you're not gonna be able to see who's entering the property. Maybe it's a mail package that you need to go get quickly. Cameras are an important technological advancement that will really help you take care of that. Is it already set up for you, or do you have to go about and get that installed for yourself? And then lastly, number 5, it's all about the details. You're going to know the elevation. If you're above 3,000 feet, you might experience more snow and you might get more ice, and you're going to need strategies to deal with that snow and that ice. Does it come with a property? Can you buy the snowplow from the current owner? These are all the details that need to get sorted out. In addition, other things to really think about include funding. How are you paying for it? Is it cash, or do you need a local lender? We've got some incredible local lenders here who do luxury estates, who can help you mitigate the challenges, because not all loans, as we know, can go up to certain loan amounts. So you might have to be really creative with the funding source that you're using for a luxury estate. Then negotiating the details with the other side. You're gonna need someone who is going to work tirelessly on your behalf to make sure that you get what you need and what you want at the price that you want it to happen. And it needs to be on a level where the terms are gonna work for you and gonna work for the other party. You're gonna really need someone who's an excellent negotiator. That's very, very important, especially in the luxury estate level. And then lastly, you need someone who's gonna understand your privacy to help you with these challenges. So yes, you're moving from out of the area, and maybe you've got a name that's known, or maybe you just wanna keep flying under the radar. That's awesome. You still need someone who can understand your privacy and who works with vendors and other people who will respect and understand that privacy as well. Listen, there's a lot of things to think about when you're buying a $2 million estate anywhere in the country, but especially in Southern Oregon. Weather, altitude, privacy, services, amenities. Give me a call. I'm happy to help. I can help you brainstorm ideas, and I can point out some of the places and some of the great opportunities I've been able to get past clients into, and I'd love to help you. Give me a call. I'm always here.